And here's Reverend Jennifer.
Remember? All right. I'm going to give this to Kay. Take that around.
There's going to be another Sunday in a few days.
There's going to be another Sunday. That's right. All right. Did you guys have fun with that?
I haven't watched as much cat videos in a long time.
Good. Good. Yes. As a wonderful, unexpected blessing on this bookmark that I use from the Daily Word, from Eric Butterworth, Spiritual Economics. Things may happen around you and things may happen to you, but the only things that really count are the things that happen in you. Thank you, Kay. All right. So working in the book, Dare to Believe by May Rowland, and I found 2 more copies of this book, so Wendy's using one. If someone else would like a copy, let me know. I'm always seeking in the bookstore for wonderful stuff. And one of the chapters is Getting Acquainted with God. In the life of omnipresence do I dwell, 'tis above, around, within me, all is well. Live life divine forever, guiding all my ways, life divine forever, filling all my days. True peace and relaxation come to him who contemplates the truth brought out in this verse. He feels as though burdens were lifted and all personal care and responsibility have departed from him. If we will still cease running here and there and spend time in getting acquainted with God as the great omnipresent one, we will find the source of all that our soul longs for. Through our turning to him in quietness and in prayer, he will reveal himself to us as omnipresent life, omnipresent love, the omnipresent source of our health, our wisdom, our prosperity, and our success. Our awareness of God as being omnipresent helps us to rest in the peace of his all-enfolding presence. We truly realize that in him we live and move and have our being. We cannot get into any situation where he will not immediately respond to our call. His promise given to us through Isaiah is, before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. Is he not so very near to us to respond so quickly? With the mere yearning in our hearts for him, he will respond. So we are all trained in an emergency to dial 911 and wait for someone to pick up on the other line. So how wonderful in times that it's not a physical emergency, maybe so much as a mental emergency where we need some support. And it's right here. It's right here. As we be still, we got a call from someone who is in crisis, or we have been notified of the loss of a loved one, or someone who's in the hospital, there's fires around their home, or they're going through some other kind of earthly torment like hurricanes or whatnot. And we can't be with them physically, but we can be with them in love and in spirit. And we go within and we feel that connection with the divine that supports us immediately and also supports those who we have on our mind, who we are praying with and for, knowing the perfect outcome. Simply the thought of love and support for those around us requires a little bit of time. And when we give time, we receive time. So we're not having anything taken away from us. I encourage you to remember that when you give with your whole heart, you receive 10 times and more of whatever you give. When you give your time in service and love, you receive it back. When you give some of your prosperity with love and peace, it comes back tenfold and more. As we give, we receive. As we remember, there is more than enough to spare and to share. We hear about that zero-sum game thing, and I don't quite understand all of it, but what I do know is that if I have something, it doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't. And as I give, it does not lessen what I have at all. It may seem to be my last dollar, but I know that is not the truth. And as we recognize that truth within us, we know that we can give to the fullness of our heart. As we continue to practice and know our oneness that is always present, that divine is always present within us, that powerful energy is bringing forth substance in all manner of speaking to us, in ways of comfort when we are distressed, in ways of joy lifting us up when something unexpected has come about. The way to remember the blessings and give thanks for that. Gratitude and thanksgiving is so very, very important for recognizing and having that awareness of the bounty that is around us. I love that I am truly surprised every Sunday when I sit and hear about the gratitude, and I think in my heart, the people in this community and in my family who have touched me in the past week in possibly seeming small ways, but it has touched me deeply. So when you are doing an act of kindness, seemingly small, remember that it probably means everyone to the person you are giving service to. It means everything to them. It was unexpected. And that is the greatest gift. The unexpected kindnesses, the unexpected offerings, the unexpected smiles, the unexpected times together in conversation. These are the moments that bring us together. And togetherness and unity is so important right here, right now. when we can look across the room or look across the world and know we are one with those people. There is God in everyone. And as we recognize it within ourselves, we see it in the other person. To be still, slow down just a little bit. Because as we walk at a slower pace through our life experience, we can take in more and have a more deep experience. Kind of like when you go through a state park. If you drive through, that's one thing. But if you walk through it, it's such a more beautiful experience. You can take in the smells. You can hear the birds singing. You can see maybe some of the wildlife walking through. When you're driving by, you see the outer beauty, but you miss so much more. Taking the time to stop, get out of your vehicle, walk around, and be one with nature, which is God's place as well. Taking that time, bringing into your awareness all the sights and sounds and smells. That is nature. That is that oneness. That is that peace. And how much time did it really take you to stop and take that time to do that when it fills our heart so much? And it stays with us more because we remember those noises. We remember those squirrels we saw. We remember the smells of the pine trees. I encourage you to take your life experience, your day-to-day life, which may seemingly be routine. Slow it down a pace. Feel the presence of God in everything. God is omnipresent power and love, wisdom and understanding, and resides in us always. And as we take that moment and we take that slower time to recognize it in everything there is around us and in ourselves, things are a little brighter. Sounds are a little more sharp and musical. Smells are more rememberable. And our experiences with any relationships, any people we have these experiences with are deeper because we've taken the time to be with them, to see them, to recognize them. If we're with our animal companions, the soft fur, the look in their eyes, their smell, puppy breath, if you've got puppies. Puppy breath, I love puppy breath. I love puppy breath. And if they bottled it, it wouldn't be the same. And these things make you smile, right? You can think of something like puppy breath, or for me it's puppy breath, or something that, the purring of a cat or a kitten, that soft fur, the way they kind of knead when they're sitting on your lap, when they circle around to get their spot just right, and it seems like it takes forever, but it's just right for them. There's the lesson, right? Taking the time so that you have the perfect experience. It brings me so much joy to see someone else having a wonderful experience. And if I can add to that by giving them the time to do what they need to do, patience, understanding, awareness. It's really awareness, recognizing and knowing. There's plenty of time. And as we get to know God in us, around us, in and through, around everything, we feel the better experience in ourselves. We feel the power in ourselves. A little time, and there's plenty of it, so that we can have that perfect cup of coffee. And there's few things in my life that really stick out. Puppy breath is one of them. And the other one is years ago, we had that bad ice storm. And the city of Las Cruces, I was working with the city of Las Cruces at the time, and they were closed down. And it was the first time that the water pipes froze at our house. And so my husband couldn't take a shower. That was not good. His showers were very important to him. So he went to my sister's and took a shower. He felt better, came home. And then I went with my sister to this restaurant. And they were serving cream of mushroom soup. And that was the best bowl of cream of mushroom soup I've ever had. And I've been back to that place and had their cream of mushroom soup, but it's not the same. Because I was feeling a little frustrated and a little concerned, and I was able to just stop for a beat and have this time with my sister and enjoy this soup. And I am a lover of soup. I'm a lover of soup. So those kind of things that can be so deep for us if we just take the moment. Something tastes a little bit better. Something smells a little bit better. And it sticks in our memory. And it brings us a smile years later. Or a moment of peace. So I encourage us this week, as we have our happiness cards, to use our happiness cards, to slow down just a pace, have more awareness of that divine spirit that is in us, around us, and in everyone else we meet. And recognizing there is enough to spare and to share. So give with your full heart, knowing that there is plenty. There is plenty. Thank you. And now, if we settle in. For our meditation. Take a deep breath together, close your eyes, and exhale. We settle into this sacred moment and bring our attention inward. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Inhaling peace, exhaling tension or distractions. Breathing in peace, exhaling tension. Each breath draws us more deeply into the presence of God. In the stillness we come aware of a quiet truth. God is here. God is not distant, not confined to a building or a book, but fully present, here, now, and always. Every heartbeat, every breath, every ray of sunlight is saturated with divine love. This love is not earned, not withheld, not reserved for the worthy. It simply is. It is unconditional, unending, and everywhere, always. See this love like a warm light, gently filling the space around you, moving through you, comforting, steady, and sure. There is no place you can go where God's love is not. It meets you in joy and in sorrow, in clarity and in confusion, in your rising and your resting. Feel this omnipresent love wrapping around you like a soft shawl, holding you, healing you, reminding you, you are never alone. As we sit in this quiet, let a deep knowing settle into your heart that wherever you go, whatever you face, God's love is already there. As we begin to return our attention to this space, carry this feeling with you. Let God's love guide your words, your steps, your choices. And when you're ready, open your eyes and know you are the beloved, walking in love, surrounded by love, called to love. Thank you, Jeff. And now our special music, Jeff G.
We are lost. Love shows the way. When wires are crossed, love illuminates. Something we all need to be reminded of. We are born of love. When we are weak, love makes us strong. In a sphere of love, we all belong. Something we all need to be reminded of. We are born of love. When the path is hard and sorrow stings, love brings us hope, opens our wings. Something we all need to be reminded of. We are born of love. Something we all need. Something we all need. Something we need. Something we all need. Something we all need. Something we all need.